Here's the thing. I've always been the type of person that feels the most myself when I'm out here. Whether it's exploring a new city or checking out a new hike, I feel the most alive, the most me when I'm out exploring. And I know for some people that can feel a little overwhelming. Yeah, I get it. Adventure can be scary, messy, and seriously uncomfortable. But what if I told you it's also the best thing for your brain, your creativity, and dare I say your soul? Look, I'm not saying that you need to quit your job and go hike the Himalayas unless it's your thing. Go ahead and do it. But what I am saying is that adventure, even in the tiniest forms, can absolutely change your life. So if you're scared of adventure or just need a little nudge that's out of your comfort zone, stick around because today we'll be diving in to why you should absolutely embrace adventure. Trust me, it's totally worth it. By the end of this video, you'll see that adventure isn't just for thrill seekers or Instagram influencers, it's for you. So let's break it down, and who knows, maybe by the end of this video, you'll also be booking your next trip. Your brain's favorite workout. Adventure basically gives your brain a workout. You know those moments when you're traveling and you're in a country and you're looking for directions and you need them, but you don't speak that language? That is cognitive flexibility in action. It's your brain's ability to switch gears and adapt when things don't go as planned. Adventure forces you to constantly shift perspectives, adjust to new environments, and think on your feet. It's like mental yoga, stretching your mind in ways that you never thought that you might have needed. I think of adventure as training for the world. The more you challenge yourself with unpredictable experiences, the more adaptable you become. It's like practice making it perfect, right? So if traveling to a new country feels a little too much right now, start with some micro adventures. Go to a new nature spot that you've never been to, or try a restaurant and try some new foods. It all starts with baby steps, and you can just progressively start increasing your adventure. Break routine for creativity. Here's the thing, routines are great until they make you feel like you're living in Groundhog Day. But the good news, adventure is the ultimate routine breaker. Research shows that shaking up your normal life is such a creativity booster. You know when you're stuck on a problem for hours and then you get a random idea while you're brushing your teeth or going on a walk or doing something other than what you were needing that creativity for? That's your brain kicking into gear because you're doing something different. If you're in a creative funk, I would recommend not just sitting there in front of the laptop, hoping for a miracle. Go have a mini adventure, explore a new neighborhood, try a random activity that you've never tried before, and maybe your gears will start turning because then that part of your brain that was working on that task is getting a break. It's a routine reset. You'd be surprised actually how much simply changing your surroundings can shake up new ideas and shake up those mental cobwebs. Exposure therapy for fear and anxiety. Here's a fun fact. Adventure is basically exposure therapy wrapped up in a fun package. Afraid of heights? Try ziplining. If you have social anxiety, go to a party where you don't know anyone, or even something smaller. Small steps, right? So every time you take a step into the unknown or to a slightly terrifying situation, you're training your brain to handle fear. It's like leveling up in a video game, except in real life. You can start small. You don't have to dive into shark-infested waters unless you want to. Try something new that, livens you up a little bit, makes you a little bit uncomfortable, takes you out of that comfort zone. A solo hike or joining a dance class. Each little venture helps you handle fear so much better, and soon you'll wonder why you were ever afraid in the first place. New experiences equals instant mood boost. Adventure isn't just about chasing thrills, although it can be, but there is a more unconscious thing that happens behind the scenes, and that's about keeping your emotional health in check. Every time you experience something new, your brain gets a little nice drop of dopamine, like a little thank you note from your body. But the real secret is that seeking out novelty and new experiences prevents emotional burnout. Without novelty, day to day can just feel like a never ending Monday. And nobody wants that. So I like to think of adventure as emotional maintenance. Think of it as your brain's version of a spa day. Regularly adding small doses of new experiences of novelty into your life, like trying a new hobby, learning a new skill, keeps things exciting and prevents you from feeling stuck. And like every day is just repeating. You don't have to go skydiving unless you want to, of course. All that to say, it helps you get more excited about life and keeps you inching at the edge of your seat, getting excited about what's going to happen next. Building self-efficacy. Remember that first time that you did something that was terrifying and you, by the end, were like, hey, I survived that. That's self-efficacy. The belief that you can handle whatever life throws at you. Every time you challenge yourself with something new, with a new adventure, you're boosting that confidence. Suddenly doing things like mundane tasks, such as taxes or confronting your boss, whatever it may be, don't seem so bad. Adventure really teaches you to trust yourself. Start with small, doable challenges like a weekend camping trip or cooking a new recipe. Whatever it is, try something new and try something that will challenge you and see how you feel afterwards. When I was in Turkey, I jumped off of any rock into water any chance I got. And it did start with an ounce of fear. I'm not gonna lie about that. But after I did jump in, oh my gosh, the feeling, that adrenaline, that fulfillment I experienced was unreal. And it did translate into the other parts of my life where I'm like, I did that thing that I thought was so scary. I did that. And I can do this too. So I hope that helps you as well. The psychology of purpose. Let's be real, life can get a little bit noisy with work, distractions, other stressors, social media. It's easy to lose sight of what really matters to you. That's where adventure can come in. It's like hitting the reset button on your soul. Really, when you step out of that routine, you're free to reconnect with your passions, your values, and that sense of purpose that's been hiding under your to-do list. Adventure gives you the space to really figure out what is it that lights you up, whether it's through travel, volunteering, or just a solo retreat in nature. It helps you get in touch with what matters to you the most. And when it's our current day-to-day where life gets in the way, this can be so helpful to really figure out and tap into that feeling. What excites me rather than doing what you feel like needs to be done. So there you have it. Adventure isn't just about those epic Instagram shots. It's about growing, learning, and totally surprising yourself along the way. So whether it's a small step outside of your routine or a big leap into the unknown, it's worth it. Trust me, your future self will totally thank you. Now go plan that adventure, big or small, and let me know where it takes you. Until then, stay curious, stay bold, and keep exploring.